A tree that stands completely alone and silent from all the jungles of the world. A place where the world's most nuclear weapons are hidden under the ground. From the strange signs of Chinese missile accuracy in the desert to the scene of removing a 50,000-ton ship stuck in the Suez Canal. Sometimes, Google Earth not only shows us satellite images, but also a glimpse of those secrets that are beyond our imagination. And today, we will try to understand a few such satellite images. Welcome to the Zumar videos. Viewers, a tile standing on the ground in a remote area near New Mexico can be seen whose area is about 14 acres. Its square shape shows that it is not natural, but man-made. Two roads from the east and west come to this tile and go into an underground tunnel. This entire area has been secured by various watchtowers, which show the importance of this site. From the nearby Kirtland Underground Munitions Storage Center, it is known that this place is a special weapon storage site of the United States. This storage site, in the vicinity of the Kirtland Air Force Base in the city of Albuquerque, is the world's largest nuclear weapons storage site, where, according to an estimate, 2,500 nuclear warheads are kept. Although all the details about the construction of this site have been classified so far, but according to an estimate, there are different vaults here from 80 to 120 feet below. Looking at the historical imagery of Google Earth, it seems that this site was constructed between 1985 and 1991. That is, when the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union was at its peak. Our second location is in the Nevada desert, which is considered to be America's most barren and desolate area. Here, only sand and dry fields have spread far and wide. But from a height of 3,800 feet in the satellite view, a very large square boundary can be clearly seen here. When you zoom inside this square, you can see some strange structures at one place, like H, O, X, L, alphabets, and many geometric shapes. These structures are built on an 18-acre desert plain. And the most interesting thing is that they are at such a desolate place from where even the nearest city is hundreds of miles away. So now the question arises, what are these unknown structures, and why were they built? Historical imagery shows that their construction was between 2006 and 2010, and tracks of many vehicles can also be seen nearby. After a lot of research, we found out that this place is the U.S. Navy's Fallon Range Training Complex. This complex is spread over 84,000 acres, where different ground targets have been made, and this structure is also part of those targets. These buildings are actually made of metal containers, which have been specially made, like a fake city or settlement. Air-to-ground missiles are tested on them. In addition to this, spy planes and satellites also use these targets to zoom, focus, and coordinate calibrations. There is also a very large circular structure in this complex, on which direction lines of exactly north, south, east, and west have been made. This has also been made to calibrate spy satellites. When spy satellites orbit the ground, they have to confirm that the camera's zoom is working properly, or there is a focus blur somewhere, and whether the location to be locked is being accurately tracked or not. For this, the satellite needs a visible target on the ground, whose shape, size, and coordinates the satellite already knows. And these structures of the Nevada desert are doing the same work. Now, let's go to the Taklamakan Desert in China, where this strange grid pattern is made in the middle of the desert, in an area of 500 acres. It is so big that it can be pointed out from such a height without the help of any instrument, even by spy planes flying at 80,000 feet. At present, sand and soil have been placed on it. But in 2005, when it was made, it looked something like this. This site is also the satellite calibration and missile targeting zone of the Chinese military. These patterns are used to improve the accuracy of drones, spy planes, and guided missiles. China has built dozens of mysterious structures in this desert, which are quite difficult to understand. There are some more mysterious targets just west of it. Here, you can see small square shapes in the middle of which large holes are visible. Each square is 45 meters wide and exactly 45 meters long, and the holes in the middle of them are 3 to 5 meters in diameter. That is as big as a car. And these squares are present in a straight line of a total of 5.2 kilometers. If a line is drawn end to end, then their accuracy is so perfect that all the squares are exactly parallel to the line. At present, some roads and wind turbines have been placed on some square marks here, but these marks are clearly visible in the last clear picture of 2004 in historical imagery. While the details are not clear in the blur image of 1985, but a slight line is definitely visible, which is exactly parallel to the line we drew. After doing a lot of internet research, no clear answer could be found, but since this place is part of China's missile testing range, it is doubtful that these are the targets of the missile accuracy test. Now, let's go to Mauritania, a country in West Africa. There is a port in the city of Nouadhibou, where the situation is somewhat like this. At first glance, I don't understand anything, but when I zoomed in, I found out that these thousands of fishing boats are tied to each other. These special boats use fish in this area. Mauritania's fishing industry is the GDP of this country. The fishing industry is one of the most important parts of this country. Fishes are also exported from here, but due to being a small port, there is not much space to anchor these boats. This area of the Atlantic Ocean is known for strong storms. If the boats are not properly anchored, there can be a special loss. That is why fishermen tie their boats to each other every day. This keeps the boat safe, and the anchoring charges are divided among everyone. When there were lockdowns all over the world during COVID-19, the fishing industry here was also quite affected. And at that time, the port here was much more crowded than this. This can be guessed from this satellite image, which was captured in October 2020. Now, let's head to the Pacific Ocean. Located 635 kilometers south of New Zealand in the Pacific Ocean desert. This is Campbell Island. This island is usually green, where grassy fields and different bushes are found. But surprisingly, there is only one tree on this entire island, and that too has been captured in the satellite image. This single tree, called Sitka spruce, may not be here if it was not planted here during an expedition in 1901. According to the Guinness World Records, it is not only this island, but it is considered the loneliest tree in the world. Because from here, 275 kilometers northwest, another tree is found on an island called Auckland. Our next location is in the Amazon rainforest, which is the largest jungle in the world. Many parts of the satellite image are completely blurred because the high-pixel satellite images of the locations that are not needed are not updated by Google Earth. But in some places, the huts of the Amazon tribes have been spotted. This place is located in the depths of the Amazon rainforest, near the Brazilian-Venezuelan border. It is very possible that this tribe is part of the Yanomami tribe, which lives in the deep jungle between Brazil and Venezuela. The circular huts in the satellite image are called shabono. This is a traditional communal housing structure where the entire tribe lives under one roof. These people are hunter-gatherers who hunt monkeys and fish to make a living. They have made their settlements mostly near the river. In case of disease, they treat themselves with wild herbs. This area is more desolate than the limit, from where there is no city even 250 kilometers away. And the jungle is so dense that it is impossible to even walk here. More than 400 tribes live in this entire rainforest, of which 100 tribes are such that they do not even know that other people live in the world. According to one estimate, there are 10 lakh people living in the entire Amazon rainforest. Now, let's head to Egypt, where a strange scene has been recorded in this satellite image near the entrance of the Suez Canal. What you are seeing here is a semi-submersible vessel on which a large dredger ship is present, which is extracting soil and sediments from the seabed of the canal. It seems that this is a Chinese semi-submersible ship, Xingyawa, and it was accidentally stuck at the entrance of the Suez Canal, after which the dredger ship is making its way by removing the sand under the seabed. The soil in the water indicates that dredging work is going on here. A semi-submersible ship like Xingyawa weighs more than 50,000 tons, and it is used to ship oversized cargo. Its rear part goes into the water due to the weight of the containers, and where the depth is low, it often touches the seabed or can get stuck. I hope you will like and share this video of the Zumar. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.